Are we live?
We're live.
We're going at it?
All right. Ready?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right. So we gotta clap first.
There you go.
Perfect.
All synced up.
All synced up. Now we could link both of the audios. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Carbo Load.
Welcome.
It's been a minute.
Although,
Not to you guys.
Not to you. It's been a while for us. The first time in person in a while.
Yeah, because we were away in college and now finally graduated. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Some college grads right here.
gotta find a job.
Go hit the like button for the fellow college grads. But back in the podcast.
Back to the podcast. So we're gonna talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi honestly 1 through 3 at this point. And then I saw The Boys, but Kay didn't, so I can't talk about that. But my initial impressions from everything. And then Love, Robot, Zombies. No, what is that called again?
Was that it?
No. Love, Death, Robots.
Oh.
I said zombies because there's actually an episode, like some episodes aren't even related to robots, which now I kind of like because, they ran out of ideas, I guess, for the robots, but they still do it, So
Also, the show is still going on, even though it's not about robots anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's
Robots.
one story, that line that's continuing from, like, the first season, I think, or unless this is the third season, I have no idea. But, like, with the 3 robots, there's one triangle robot, there's one tiny orange one, and then there's a human-sized robot, and they're looking at, after the remains of human civilization, like, oh, look at all these humans that fucked up and shit, like that, making fun of it, and then, now they're just more shifting towards other stuff, like, it was
Zombies.
zombies, and then there was like a siren, and then there was like a crab, and then it was like an alien, a very realistic interpretation of aliens, in my opinion. 10 out of 10. Because in too many times, sorry, I'm going to go on a little rant here. Too many times in cinema or movies or films, we see like aliens perceived as having 2 legs and 2 arms. Why?
Humanoid.
Yeah, why? Because it's easy for Hollywood to put makeup on someone and call it an alien. And it's more like genuine if it looks like an alien and doesn't look like us, like
if it
so
looks
much.
like something that didn't evolve in the same exact situation.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like one of the episodes in Love, Death, Robots, or maybe there's just multiple actually. There probably is because I think season 1 had something similar to that with spiders. Oh, space spiders, yeah. Different.
Yeah.
But did a good job portraying it. Very gruesome. A lot of blood. Not afraid to show it. Same with The Boys.
Yeah, I kept seeing that pop up on Netflix, but I never clicked on it.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just didn't commit to it.
Not your cup of tea. Well.
Although I am committed to Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah.
I love the show.
What do you think about Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I would want a little more. We're in episode 3 at this point. I would want a little more of Obi-Wan, like, moving on after the Jedi Order, instead of being, like, he's been at this for 10 years. But, the show, I think, had the best portrayal of Darth Vader of all time. Like, this last episode, like, they actually made him look intimidating. Because, like, in the other movies, like, he's just this big bad guy. Like, what does he do besides walk around and look kind of scary?
Yeah.
Like, the chokehold thing is one thing, but in this, he's walking down the street, snapping people's necks with the Force, dragging them through the dirt, taking... Okay, spoiler alert, by the way.
I mean, they know.
He takes Obi-Wan, puts him over, a pit of burning fire, or rocks that were on fire, and drags him across it, to show him, this is a fraction of what you did to me.
Yeah.
And then he lets him get away.
I was, surprised he let him get away, though. Why did he? Because I feel like it was more of just, if he wanted to keep torturing him, he could have. Yeah. I think, if anything, Darth Vader was, showing a sign of, maybe he wants Obi-Wan to, live. But, and to, get away from him. Because, if you're from Darth Vader's perspective, you've been searching for this guy for 10 years. You finally get him. You torture him a little bit, and then he just escapes. Mm-hmm. I would be a little pissed, but I mean, at least he's out of hiding, But yeah.
I saw one video. My brother was telling me to reasons why he might have let him get away. One guy said it was it's a little bit of Anakin still there. this was my master. I can't kill him. And then my brother said he kind of thinks it's Anakin loves the chase of hunting Obi-Wan. So he wants to let him suffer more. But
yeah, okay.
Let him get away because I know I'm going to get you.
Yeah, because that could also be, I feel like he probably did do the latter, the second one you said. Yeah. Although both, really.
I mean, yeah, I just don't know what... It could just be lazy writing. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's a little bit too... You just did it right before put the fire out, right?
Yeah.
And then you can't do it again?
The fire went out and then he just, like, walks away, I guess, but we don't see that.
Yeah.
That would have been a little funny to see, though. He's just slowly walking away with all of his...
While they're shooting at him, we can't hit him.
Because I wonder what, what's her face? The other Inquisitor that stabbed the Grand Inquisitor.
The third sister?
Yeah, the third sister. I wonder what she's thinking after she's like... Or how all the other Inquisitors are thinking. But maybe they're all like, oh, yeah, it's just a part of Darth Vader's game. We're just going to let him do this, I guess, for a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you really think about it, the third sister screwed up Darth Vader's plan of making the hunt more exciting. Because she brought him right to him. Mm-hmm. When Darth Vader probably wanted to build up more hype for it, if anything, right? The more the hunt.
I think he's been looking for him, though. He's been telling people to
find
him.
Yeah, that's true.
Hunts all the Jedi. You're going to assume they're going to look for even Obi-Wan.
I mean, yeah, that's still like... That's such a counterintuitive point if he's let him go still, but... I get it, yeah. He just wants him to suffer.
I mean, like, now he knows, like,
he's not gonna... Like, he's confident Obi-Wan's not gonna go back into hiding. I think that's what the point is, like...
You think? I think he thinks he can't hide at this point.
Yeah, that's... Okay, that's true, yeah. Because, I mean, like, I feel like he could hide, but it's like...
Yeah.
The only reason he's not going to is because they also captured Leia again. So... Obi-Wan's probably going to have to go search for her, but the thing is, like, Darth Vader doesn't know at that point that Leia's been captured again.
Yeah, he doesn't know, like, it's her daughter either. It's his daughter.
Oh, yeah. That's just even more, like, adding on to it.
Like, literally, they went after her just because her father knew Obi-Wan, not because it's Luke's or Anakin's daughter.
Yeah, imagine...
Obi-Wan's protected.
Literally, and I don't know how none of the Inquisitors can't sense any Force sensitivity in her or anything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Because I guess it's just maybe she's too young to the point. But, like, Luke is secure because he's, like, isolated on a desert.
Yeah.
But Leia is meeting all these characters really early on in her life, so it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like this is, like, it really explains why Leia sent a message to Obi-Wan in Last Hope.
Yeah.
Because, like when he says, Obi-Wan, please, you helped me before. Doesn't she say something like that?
Did she say that? No.
I felt like she said something that referred to they knew each other before.
Oh,
okay. The whole message is, like, she's sending a message to Obi-Wan.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that does actually make it better now. Because that, yeah. Because I completely forgot about that.
Maybe she knows about Darth Vader and how he used to be Obi-Wan's apprentice. Right? Isn't that when she sends a letter when Darth Vader's coming on?
I think so. Or maybe...
So maybe it's gonna canonize that Leia knows something in Episode 4.
Yeah, before Luke does, or before the audience in Episode 4. Yeah, okay. That justifies it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Makes sense.
But, does Luke ever... Like, when Luke meets Obi-Wan, like, what happens? I don't... He says, wait, you're Ben Kenobi? Is that his first time meeting him, or does he know him?
I think that's his first time meeting him, yeah. Because he's just been, like, distant the entire time.
Damn, so we're not going to see them interact.
Who, like Luke and Obi-Wan?
Yeah. You know, they might, if they...
Ghosts, maybe? If they're
Force ghosts. When he's young. In this point. Oh.
I guess they could interact. It's just that, like, maybe, like, Luke's not going to remember. Or it's just going to be, like, for 5 seconds.
Or you won't even know it's Obi-Wan. Like, they'll just, like...
Yeah, like, or maybe he's going to be, like, my name is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, he straight up tells Luke, like, this, I'm calling it, this is how they're ending the series. He's going to tell Luke that. Luke's going to forget. And then Luke will just call him, like, Ben Kenobi. Oh, wait, Luke knows him as Ben Kenobi.
He's just referring to himself as Ben.
In the fourth episode, that's what he said, right? I mean, Star Wars 4.
Yeah, doesn't he?
So he already,
like, Ben Kenobi?
So he already knows him? Fuck. I
don't remember.
Yeah. Oh well.
I know he knows the name Ben Kenobi at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then he's asking him about Obi-Wan because he said the name Obi-Wan came up, and then Ben goes, "That's a name I haven't heard in a long time."
Yeah. So was he searching for someone named Ben because C-3PO and R2-D2 led him to search for Obi-Wan?
No, Luke. You talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
He went out into the desert and I think the Sand People hit him over the head, and then Obi-Wan comes and he pretends to be. He intimidates them, makes him go away, and then he saves him, and brings him back to his house.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Wow, I gotta.
He was looking for R2. He might.
Oh yeah.
R2. Luke might have been looking for R2.
And then Obi-Wan, R2 found Obi-Wan, and then that's how.
I know he got attacked by Sand People.
Yeah.
And then Ben has a stick. And he's pretending to scare them.
Spook them off.
Scare them. He does. Scare them.
Uses the
maybe
Force.
Maybe we'll see something about him and Sand People.
Or wait, maybe like I think he uses the sound effect of like something
some weird sound.
Yeah, some sound that the Sand People are afraid of, and that's what he uses to scare them off. Because I don't remember him impersonating one, but I think he was like.
It was some weird sound that like people make clips of.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think there's gonna be a season 2?
I don't think so.
No, why not?
I think I heard it's a one-off season, but I just don't know what they would do.
I think that
Leia's in trouble again. That's what.
Well, not that she's in trouble again, because they can't do that. That's like a one-season thing. They can show Obi-Wan helping other Jedi though. Because he hasn't done that. Like that other Jedi, he needs to redeem himself by actually helping a Jedi after not helping that first one. Because that's like the equivalent of like, you need to pay that off. You can't just like have him kill a Jedi on accident by not helping him.
Yeah.
And then like he needs to help another Jedi. So there's Quinlan Vos, who was presumed in Legends to be alive after Order 66, but now his name was said out loud, I think, by Obi-Wan in the episode.
Oh, we raised it on the wall.
Quinlan Vos, yeah. Yeah. So he is a Jedi Master, and he survived. So maybe they're going to show his story.
Damn.
Maybe Obi-Wan meets Cal Kestis in the season 2.
Who's that?
That's the main character in the Star Wars video game, Fallen Order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which the trailer for the second game came out. We haven't seen it yet, though. We will. It's very interesting, though, that they're not just tying in TV shows and movies, but also video games, something Marvel hasn't done.
Yeah. Star Wars has been... Dude, they've had books for, like, years, like, since the originals came out.
Yeah, literally.
I'm making that up. But they've had books for a while.
Like...
Comic books are huge.
They have been making it, and then, like, the sequels, or the sequel trilogy didn't follow any of those books.
Yeah.
For what happens to Luke. Yeah. But they might still, do all that. Who knows? If they do it in the short time of 30 years. Like, they still have 30 years of content they could fill with a de-aged Mark Hamill with CGI.
Really? You think 30 more years?
I mean, the distance from, like, the Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens.
Oh, okay.
That time period, they can do some stuff.
Yeah.
And like fill in the blanks and makes people care about the Force Awakens more. Like the new sequel that nobody cares about. Like you got to build some stuff to hype it, make it so it was like, oh, it was all foreshadowed here. Like, oh, you see cloning process here. You see Palpatine survive more, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Instead of just making it up as they go.
Yeah. They need to really revamp that somehow.
Yeah.
The last Skywalker, at least. Like, who cares about that?
They're like, Episode 4 was the best Star Wars, because that was the first. And so now they have all of these, like, prequels. Rogue One, Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi is basically a prequel. And then you got all Episode 1, 2, and 3 are all prequels. They weren't 1, 2, and 3. They're just prequels based on the original story that was so good. So it's like you have all of that, and then what else? What there's like the Clone Wars. Yeah, that's a prequel too.
Yeah.
So there's so much prequel content created from this one movie, and then it's like they didn't want to touch the rest after, but now they're starting to touch it more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad they're doing that.
Yeah.
But that's
They started giving love to the post or the sequel.
With the Mandalorian starting that.
Yeah.
Because if that didn't go good.
Rebels too, right? Wasn't that kind of...
Rebels is actually a prequel too. It
To
happens before episode 4, I think.
Really?
Yeah, that's a prequels too now that I'm thinking about it.
That was after.
I mean, it might happen at some point concurrently, but like it starts playing out before.
Oh, because there's Ahsoka's in it.
Because Ahsoka's in it, yeah. And then like you also have like a confrontation with Darth Vader and the Grand Inquisitors that are supposed to be gone by the time Luke is around.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of prequels, yeah. Literally.
That's crazy. So is there... What do they have for after the originals?
After the originals? With
after
like,
episode 6.
Yeah, they have like... so far it was The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Rebels of the New Republic, or like something of the New Republic, I forget.
Game?
No, that's a movie. Or TV show.
It's out.
Rangers of the New Republic. That was...
Oh, that's coming out.
That's a TV show, yeah. That hasn't released yet. Ahsoka, and then... I think that's it. Mandalorian Season 3 is coming out, and then... The rest of they're just working on Obi-Wan, Andor, so they have like 2 concurrent storylines going now.
Yeah.
Which is also kind of cool.
When is Andor coming out?
No idea. But I know for us, at least, Miss Marvel releases next week.
And the 7th?
8th. And then, I think... So, because of that, my reasoning for mentioning that is because Disney Plus likes to release their TV shows in a specific order, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, technically not true because Obi-Wan's releasing their 4th episode next week, too. I thought they usually space it out, but that means they have a lot of content, so that's good for us.
They have a lot of shit coming out.
Yeah, literally.
I was playing the Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
They have a lot of Mandalorian stuff in it.
So that's I didn't get the $6 version. I got the $70 version because with the $70 version you got like all the extra DLC characters, including the Mandalorian.
Right.
Okay. Wanted to get.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck you! You made me buy a $70 game.
Damn. Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah, I beat the original episodes, and it's so much better than the old games. The old Lego Star Wars.
They have like
saga.
more jokes in it too, right?
More jokes. They speak now, which some people were upset about because like how they don't make sounds in the old games.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think there's a mode where
Hearing
you can
them
change
speak.
it so they don't talk.
Okay, good. Yeah.
But I don't know. I like how they can talk because they do a lot more jokes with it.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. All right. Give him props to that.
But it's a really easy game. Like I beat the first episodes. I didn't have to think.
Can you do like expert mode or something?
Maybe there might be a harder version.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of their fan bases has to be people that are just coming back to the game.
I think that's most of the people who bought this game.
Yeah. Yes. There has to be like this difficult game. Maybe there's like a adult game mode, like a adult setting for the hard mode or something like that.
But it's like whenever you go to a planet, like you unlock that planet pretty much, and you can go there whenever and explore like the entire planet.
So it's like open world kind of
it's
for
open
that planet.
World for the most part.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you could just spend hours not even doing the campaign, just exploring.
Yeah, I could have like still been in the first episode if I went and tried to do everything.
This was $70.
Yeah.
Fuck, kid, I
$70
want it.
for the extra characters.
What other extra characters? You gotta sell me. Sell me more.
I think there's an Obi-Wan that is the old kind of Lego that had the yellow face. That didn't really look like him except for the hair and the clothes.
Oh, and that's it?
No, there's like at least 10 different DLC packs.
Any Clone Wars Rebels, or you wouldn't know?
Oh, the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch? Alright, that's pretty sick. I mean, I only watched like half of season 1. I think it was only one season. But
I didn't watch it. Because I released the Clone Wars.
Yeah, they had like the Bad Batch in the Clone Wars for like the later seasons, I think.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so that was like the introduction, and then that's why they like continued the Clone Wars series with the Bad Batch instead. Which, yeah, I don't think we mentioned that it was also a prequel. Because that's another thing.
True. Rogue One. Literally a prequel.
The prequel of the prequel. They like to make their prequel content.
Yeah.
Like, nothing else has, like, juiced that much prequel content, right? Like...
No.
Like,
maybe Star Trek... No, Star Trek's been after it.
Oh, actually, they are doing, like, the origin of Spock in one of their, like... Spock's, like, a 28-year-old or something like that. Played by a different actor. This is, like, the third actor, I think.
Oh.
So he's, like... It is, like... We've never seen it before. My parents are watching it more. But, like, they say, like, we've never seen this, like... part of it, but apparently it's all still canon. So yeah, I guess like Star Trek is also doing like the same thing Star Wars is doing, just doing different pieces in the timeline to like create the story.
Dude, Star Trek used to have like, I think much more content and like more detailed like universes, and they had so much content too. But I think Disney like surpassed them with Star Wars.
Well, I don't know
who likes Star Trek now compared to Star Wars.
I feel like, well, yeah, that's true, but also the fact that they're just releasing like 3 different, like, or at least I think there's like 3 different shows being produced by them, but
it's only TV too.
It's only TV, which is the limit. Well, they had the movies back in like, I don't know, the Star Trek movies. They didn't do too good, right? The like recent ones with like Chris Pine.
Oh yeah, I don't think those did good.
Yeah. So like
J.J. Abrams, I think, directed the first one.
Right, lens flares too much. Lens flares. That was just, the criticism was like too much lens flares. Like we had a lens flare there.
Yeah,
like
a lot.
yeah.
I would have remembered like the trailer and someone watching it.
Yeah. So I mean like in the TV realm, because it's like so many seasons, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's like Star Wars is just mainly known for the movies, and then now it's branching out into the TV show realm more.
But even their books and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The books, the games, the games have so much, or a lot of it's legends now, right?
Oh, a lot of the like comic books or like
the video games. Isn't a lot of their stories legends?
Oh yeah, I mean like that. What was it? Force Unleashed. That was like pretty cool. But when I was watching the game like walkthrough, because obviously it was a good storyline, so I wanted to like watch it.
Know the story.
I knew it wasn't gonna be canon, but then it was like they got so like close to tying it into canon that I was like, wow, that's interesting if it would be canon, but I'm not gonna be upset if it's not.
Yeah.
So, because I already had that mindset, like it's just movies. Mm-hmm. But color me wrong with Fallen Order.
Yeah, that one they're going a lot of content with.
They're like,
or storyline.
Yeah, they're like using all of these very interesting plot points that they haven't even used in the movies or the shows, like the Inquisitors as much. Like, or the animated shows don't count, but like, live action shows are much cooler, and just the fact that we haven't even seen any Inquisitors in live action. Up until Obi-Wan, obviously.
Yeah. I wish they would do season 2. I'm not sure they're going to, but I hope they do.
Yeah, I mean, I want him to train a Jedi. I want him to, like, what is he literally going to do? Watch Luke forever? Luke's not going to get in that much trouble to the point where he's going to have to do anything.
Yeah, and that he doesn't. I don't think Luke knows him that well. That's why I feel like I think he has a good connection with him. So I don't know if he's met him many times.
Yeah, I mean, they need to establish that, if anything.
Oh, then I was thinking about this. Who gave him that thing that Owen throws back at him?
Oh, Obi-Wan did. Oh, the Ewok?
No, he had the little toy thing.
Yeah.
That Owen threw back in Ben, and Owen's like, he doesn't need this. Like, don't give him this stuff. He's working on a farm.
Yeah, it was the wait, what are they called? The little tiny dudes with the hood and the Ewoks. Yeah.
Oh no.
He was having a bargain with the guy, and he was like, "Oh, can I have this?" And then so and so, and then he was like.
So did he give that thing to Luke though?
He gave that. Obi-Wan gave that to Luke. Yeah.
So they met.
So he probably just like gave it as a gift and then ran away. That's what I assumed, and then. Ben saw it before Luke did, and then he was like, or either Luke saw it and got excited.
Oh, okay.
But it looked like it was untouched, so I probably.
What was it?
I don't know. It was like a little aircraft, maybe, or something. Some toy of some kind. Mm-hmm. Obi-Wan was just being nice.
Yeah.
But nah.
Oh, doesn't he say he needs to be trained? Oh yeah. Well, that's. point to episode 4.
Dude, that sucks. Imagine being Obi-Wan and having, like, your mentor tell you to raise this kid that turns evil, and now you have to just raise his kid after he turned evil.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's going through so much.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're giving him a show finally.
Mm-hmm.
Took him long. I feel like they should have given him a movie, to be honest.
Dude, you should get a movie too.
But they already used the greatest storyline they could have, like helping Leia out, I guess. Like, what are they going to do now? Like you said earlier, I mean, help another Jedi, but...
It's really about his connection to those kids, though.
And at the end of episode 1, he did say, or Senator Organa was like, one last fight, my friend, or something like that. So that was like signifying, okay, yeah, it's just this one time, and then that's it. Yeah, so probably not a season 2. It'd be hype, though. I'd be excited for that.
Yeah. What else? What else has come out?
So, in terms of Star Wars, or just in general?
In general.
So, like, I guess The Boys I saw, 1 through 3.
I've only seen season 1 and some episode season 2.
I thought so far it's, like, really good. They have a lot. It's, like, they're just using all of the gimmicks of superheroes that are already established, so it's to their advantage. I mean, they have, like, an Ant-Man type character in this season. Then they have a Captain America type character. And it just adds to the, like, realism of, like, you know, there's been, like, super teams all these centuries, I guess. Mm-hmm. There's that. And then also, like, the uniqueness of, like, everybody having different powers. And then also just, like, using them, like, in whatever selfish way they want. Mm-hmm. Instead of...
Like a more realistic way. Like, not everyone's going to be good.
Not everybody's going to... Yeah, literally. Because it's like...
Yeah.
That's real life. So that The Boys is... There you go. That's what everybody's like, oh, yeah, I want superheroes.
A realistic portrayal.
Yeah.
Or one possibility.
Yeah. Especially, like, Homelander. I mean, like, he's a person with, like, so much power, so that, of course, he gets egotistical and, like...
Yeah.
It's just...
And he's made, like, the front man, like, he's the face of the superheroes, kind of.
Yeah. I like what they're doing with, like, it, kind of, so, like, how Homelander isn't necessarily, like, the big bad, but I guess he's the big bad for, like, the entire series, so I feel like when Homelander goes out, that's when the whole series goes out. Because they're, like, building... Every season, they're just, like, they have another villain, or they have, like, another person that isn't...
Fills
the antagonist role. Yeah. That doesn't necessarily have to be Homelander, but, like, I feel like in season 1 it was Homelander. He just... How did he get away? How did that end? Season 1.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I was just like... I completely forgot everything about The Boys up until when I saw the first episode of season 3. It was just... It's been so long, so I was just like, alright, get back into it. And then I slowly remembered, so...
So you rewatched some of it?
No, I didn't rewatch it. I just got, like, everything the characters were saying, you kind of, like, figure out, like, you make connections to, like, oh, yeah, that's what I was. That's what's happening right now. Like, because I had no idea when I first started the episode again.
What was the last season made?
I think, like, a year ago, maybe more than that. I mean, there's, like, a time jump in the show for, like, a year, so it'd be cool if it was accurately a year.
Yeah.
But given COVID, who's to say if it was actually a year or not, so...
I guess they came out in 2021, season 2?
Probably, yeah. So maybe.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember The Boys coming out during COVID.
Okay, yeah. And that's probably what they did.
I saw the Norm Macdonald special the other day.
How was that?
It didn't really help. I mean, okay, so Norm Macdonald died of cancer before he's able to record his last, like, working up to, like, doing his stand-up special.
Yeah.
So before he went into surgery, I guess his last surgery to, like, do the cancer or whatever, he's like, I don't leave it all on the table. I don't want anything left unsaid if this goes wrong. So he goes and records it on his computer with someone, I guess, producing it at the same time. And it's just him doing stand-up to a computer. So there's no audience there to, like, kind of help his comedy. But, you know, it was still funny. You have to like his kind of comedy, though. And then also, there's some parts that get kind of like depressing because there's no audience laughing at the jokes and they're just kind of him like talking about death a little bit because he's dying.
Yeah.
He didn't tell anyone. Did you hear about how he died? Like how he didn't say.
He like kept it a secret from everybody.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay. Up
Even
until
his
that
family until like the end.
So like his family knew that he was recording that last podcast though, right? Because they were like there.
I think so. It was like special.
Yeah. Okay.
And it just got released on Netflix.
And he said he wanted it to go out, or like.
I think he meant to get it recorded.
Okay.
Like, just in case this doesn't go well, this is the best I can do right now. I can just get all my material out there.
Is his family getting like money for him posting it?
I don't know how it works. Maybe.
Unless he just wanted to like get it out, if that's just what he wanted to do. But
yeah.
I mean, I hope his family's getting the money because I mean, you know, I don't want Netflix getting more of the money.
Yeah.
Because they're already in debt. They do.
Oh yeah, haven't they been like non-profitable for a while?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Just going downhill from there with Netflix, but I mean,
everything's crashing.
Well, yeah, I feel like Netflix is just gonna go for the advertisements.
You think they're gonna do ads?
Yeah, definitely, and then they're gonna start having to probably like up the price if you want no ads, and then that's what Hulu's doing. So I could see that as a possibility.
Yeah. Well, Hulu's had that. Hulu's had ads and no ads.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Disney Plus isn't doing it.
They're like like Hulu is like the only like is making profits right now, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah. Wait, yeah, Disney Plus isn't doing that either. So I mean, yeah, everyone's just gonna the fan bases are basically Disney Plus, basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, you get the bundle with Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and
and Hulu as well.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. It's all coming together now. Morbius. The greatest movie ever made. Dude, 10 out of 10. I would morb again. 10 out of 10.
I bored my pants. We were looking at the reviews for this, and it's so funny. People on Rotten Tomatoes are actually like changing the rating of the movie.
And they're probably gonna make a sequel. Even Jared Leto himself tweeted that he was reading the script of Morbius Morbius
so
too. Yeah.
It's funny, but it also like destroys the.
I don't think it destroys the meme at all. I think if anything,
does that too, but it could destroy the meme.
Yeah, because I mean, like, what do you think he's gonna make a sequel and it'll be just as serious? Everybody would hate that.
I think actually it would be better if it was serious.
Really?
Because if it's self-aware, like, it's making all the jokes and it's hard to like make fun of it, you know.
Well, yeah, exactly. You don't make fun of it, but then like
I think that's what everyone loves about it, though. They can make fun of it.
Yeah, but it's just like I feel like it's also that like making fun of it starts as also an aggression of like being angry at the studio to the point where we're like, you know what, we're just gonna fucking make fun of your film as much as we can because it was so bad because we hate you guys. Like why would you do that to the character? Like, yeah. I don't know. I'm pissed. So that's
what
Morbius and
not being good.
Yeah, and it's like that also adds to the making fun of it. Like everybody makes fun of it because they were just like Sony's like promised all this stuff and they're like not fulfilling it. So it's just like, yeah, of course we're gonna make fun of your film. Of course we're gonna do it. So yeah, we want it to be self-aware because then we control the storyline. At least you guys don't control it. Mm-hmm. We get to say all the lines of like it's morphin time and we get to add that because that would be cool if, like something the fans had control of.
Yeah.
Which also means the studio's listening, which is also a good sign. So.
Well, yeah, I could make it a better movie, but I think it would destroy the meme. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they need to really work on, like, what are they doing with the Spider-Verse thing?
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing with that. They got like Madam I almost said Madam Hydra.
Jumping around like
Madam
all these obscure
Web
characters.
Yeah, and then they're doing Kraven, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, which is just like played by Quicksilver, which I get. There's like not a lot of actors, but then if you really think about it in the multiverse, it just doesn't make sense why the same person would also be Quicksilver from the MCU and then the Sonyverse. But
yeah,
maybe they'll make him look different or something to the point where we can't.
I think make the connection. Like, he looked kind of like skinny as Quicksilver, so I think they're gonna make him look like a lot bigger of a person.
Yeah, and he died, so I mean.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna bring Evan Peters back as the permanent Quicksilver in the MCU?
Maybe.
Because obviously now they're not gonna bring Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, is that?
Wait, what's the Quicksilver guy name?
Who played what? Marvel?
Yeah, Marvel.
Oh, I don't know his name. Is that?
Oh, that's his name. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, you think, are they going to bring him back?
Are they going to bring... They're not going to bring back Aaron Taylor Johnson. I think they're going to bring Evan Peters from the X-Men universe as the mainstay Quicksilver, because Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to be playing Kraven in the Sonyverse, so he's not going to have time to be playing a different character in like such similar universes.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't come back, but maybe they won't even bring Quicksilver back.
I just feel like we saw like 1 second of him, and I was just pissed because like that's it, really. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. We should have saw some more of him at least before he died, to the point where we're emotionally like we care about the character when he dies. Because it was just like the sad part about it was we didn't see him live long enough to feel for the character. It was just like you compare his death to where Wanda is now.
Yeah. That's
how much Quicksilver could have changed in that time that we never got to see. And that's just upsetting.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't annoyed that they killed him as soon as he was in the same movie he's introduced in.
Yeah. I was just like, come on, you don't do that. I mean, maybe if you're overstuffing it with too many characters, which they kind of did, so that's why they had to. But the film was practically over at that point.
Yeah.
They just did it for emotional, like, oh, haha, he's dead.
Well, it did also show how strong Wanda was. Because she was able to, like, finish off, like, all the rest of the Ultron bots that were surrounding her.
Yeah.
After it took all the X-Men, or not the X-Men, the Avengers standing in the same spot to, like...
do the same thing.
Back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But you only felt that rage after Quicksilver died. But yeah. I mean, the way they're getting around it now, they're obviously they're doing the Wanda's kids. They're gonna make their kids canon somehow.
They definitely are.
And then
kind of canon.
Yeah, and then
the whole multiverse.
One of her kids has Quicksilver power, so it's like, well, there you go. We don't need Quicksilver. We got the kid instead. So it's like, damn, just give him all the storylines. So they're working around it, I guess.
And then what powers does the other kid have?
The same as Wanda, but it's a different color, so I don't know because
it blue.
It's blue, but literally they explained that Wanda's was red because it was chaos magic. So what the fuck does blue mean? If it's just her kid, that doesn't make sense. It should also be red, because the spawn of a Nexus being is a Nexus event too. So I think that was in Loki. They said that. But that's why Wanda was fated to fall in love with Vision, because Vision is a robot, so she can't have children with him. Oh. So that's why I think King the Conqueror, or whatever, the dude that died in Loki, planned that out to happen like that.
Oh, so that kids.
She doesn't have kids, because having a kid would be a Nexus event, thus leading to the whole timeline getting erased or whatever. I don't know. Rewatch Loki, you'll find out.
But when's the next season of Loki coming out?
I don't know. I thought that was gonna come out soon though, but they're probably like, I feel like they just filmed it, because like
were they not going to?
Yeah, they weren't planning on it. It was like a very last minute thing, because it was just like everybody likes Loki.
Yeah.
So they literally made him go into another universe, because he finished his storyline in the mainstay. Yeah. So they were like, all right, let's just go back a little bit. There's another parallel universe this entire time. Think about that for a second. Even though it doesn't make any sense at all. So I mean, maybe they'll connect it. Quantumania Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, what are they? Do you know the storyline?
I just know that King the Conqueror is going to be in that. That's all I know, though, and that it's going to be involved with the Quantum City in the Quantum Realm. So, just that, yeah.
Is that what the TVA is?
No, that would be a mind-boggling thing, though, if that was the thing. I doubt it. That would be pretty sick, and that's why the Infinity Stones don't work, because they're so tiny, and oh my god.
They're just out of the universe? What is it?
They're like in another dimension, because in, what's it called? Avengers Endgame, Thanos shrunk the Infinity Stones. So it would make sense if the TVA was actually...
He said he couldn't destroy them, right?
He couldn't destroy them, yeah. He could only shrink them.
And he hit them, pretty much? Is that basically...
Well, he shrunk them to the point where they, like...
Couldn't do it.
Were atomized. Yeah, he said, like... That, I think that's what he said. Like, he couldn't destroy them, but that's all he could do. So that means... The TVA is in the quantum realm. Confirmed, guys. We got it to you here live. We just brainstormed that. I actually think that's accurate. Not gonna lie.
Just a game theory. Or film theory.
Film theory, you know. TV show theory.
Yeah. Disney Plus
theory.
Service.
Yeah. So we're those guys. The Disney Plus theory guys.
Yeah.
No, that does make sense why they don't work, though.
Yeah.
If you really think about it. But
there's multiple of them.
That doesn't make sense.
The quantum universe is like...
Yeah. It doesn't make sense how they teleport so easily from the TVA into the real world. As if...
Oh, yeah.
Does time exist in the quantum realm? Maybe that's why it's easy? I don't know.
There's a hole.
There's a plot hole, guys. We could patch it up a little bit with some duct tape and some stretch of our theory, but we'll see if it works.
Yeah.
Because that would be filling the plot hole of what actually happened to the Infinity Stones when they shrunk down. Yeah. Like, do they still have power when they're tiny? Or are they just, like, paperweights?
Yeah. And then why doesn't anyone have any memory? Are they from different times?
Different time periods, and I think they get mind wiped. Yeah, they live forever in the TVA, so there's time is not a thing there.
At the end of time, isn't that what Kang says?
The end of time, yeah, and that yeah, when everything gets destroyed. Okay, so I thought of plot hole in our theory.
What?
My theory. I mean, I don't know if you agreed.
It's kind of a collective theory.
Collective theory. All right, our theory. Okay, so. In the quantum realm, we saw... In the quantum realm, bless you, we saw Janet Van Dyne. I think that's the mom. She aged. If she stayed the same age, then that would mean that time does not exist in the quantum realm, meaning the TVA exists... I mean, the TVA doesn't exist in the quantum realm. Basically. So, this proved my point. Or our point. Because, I mean, unless it was you need to go in that bubble city, in like Ant-Man, there was like a little cutscene where they like went past a city that seemed like, and then it just was like, maybe only in that area there's no aging.
I don't remember that. I haven't seen Ant-Man in a while. I haven't really rewatched it.
Yeah, it was a fast scene. It was like just for like 5 seconds. You see like a city in a bubble. Okay. But it really gets you to think, like, how did she survive down there? In the quantum realm, if she wasn't going to that city. I mean, maybe she did go to that city, but she still aged and she still has information about it.
Oh, she came back, right? The mom?
Yeah.
So what happened after she came back?
Well, in one universe, she turned into a zombie and killed everybody. So she just came back and that was it, and she was just normal. Like, she was still wearing the same suit she was left in, as if she was like untouched for like so many years, but like. Also, she's an old person now. So it's like, okay, time still happened, so she must have still gained vitamin D somehow. I don't know, all those necessary things we need to live. So yeah. Because that's in the quantum realm.
Yeah, because doesn't that mean technically that the sunlight is bigger than she can even absorb?
Technically, but it's so tiny that it isn't even perceivable. Maybe that's microorganic life still can get like.
Well, if every particle if she's smaller than a particle.
Yeah.
So that means a particle has to be bigger than her.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, isn't light like a particle and a wave? So like, would it hit her?
Probably. It sounded like a bat just came. Did you hear that? The fuck was that?
That's in your AC.
Was it? Oh, like it came through the
tube.
The tube. Is that what it sounded like, actually?
No. That'd be funny.
Dude, don't look in there. I have like 3 bats in there. They're just caged up, trying to be Batman. Like, what's his name? Robert Pattinson. Yeah, that's his name. Bruce Wayne. Morbius. Oh my god, it's Morbin time, guys. It is Morbing time. Welcome, guys. This is the Morbing session. So basically, Morb.
The best movie ever morbed.
Yeah. I mean, it was a movie, and it had actors, I agree. And there was a script even that. I think they had some cameras as well. So, all in all, it was a film.
It was a film.
Film of this year.
Did this review? I was bored to tears by this film. It was so good that I had to turn it off halfway so I could save some for later. Much later. Amazing movie. Morbin to the max. Truly deserves $1 more billion it got. 10 out of 10 would more begin.
10 out of 10. Having No Way Home spoiled for you, having Morbius spoiled for you. And then it's just like a happy face.
Oh, a happy face out?
Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess this is actually like not a happy one.
This movie made me want to be a better person. Time to morb. Morbius is the most fun I've had watching a movie. I need Morbius too.
Be careful out there. I had 2 Morbius tickets in my car and someone broke in. Oh, this one's just like in left 4, but it's like not as funny as the ones that are appreciating it because it's so ironic.
Yeah.
I found the wrong page, damn.
Oh, you found actual ones?
I found actual ones that are just dissing the movie.
Oh.
So it's not as funny when they're just dissing it.
Yeah.
It's more funny when they're appreciating it because we know it's a bad movie.
This movie's a masterpiece and truly a landmark in filmmaking. Thanks to Daniel Espinosa's amazing direction involving characters, a complex story, Oscar-worthy performances, tons of emotions, and a wide array of iconic moments that will stick with you for a lifetime. Morbius 2022 is one you should never ever miss. One sentence, it's Morbin time.
Bro, it's just like, I think they're gonna get an Oscar, dude.
I hope so. Dude, you've seen that meme, right? With the 4 Avengers movies. You know how many Oscars they've gotten collectively?
None.
0.
How many
Morbius and Titanic collectively got 11.
Whoa, so, dude. Coincidence?
Saying,
yeah, all I'm saying, guys.
Clearly, those Avengers movies are clowning around.
We need that Morbius 2 movie. How Morbius became a meme. If it returns in theaters, would you watch it?
No.
Do you think that everybody that's making the memes would watch it in theaters?
Maybe some people.
Yeah. Out of like, oh, I haven't seen the movie and everybody's talking about it. I might as well watch it. Like,
are they really putting it back in theaters?
So as Morbius returns to theaters, yes. That's just a headline. Or somehow Morbius is returning to theaters, maybe even because of the memes.
That's a bad idea, Sony. Don't do that. You're gonna lose money.
They did it already, despite failing to like critics or box office. In April, Morbius is returning in theater this weekend. Dude, let's go.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time. Wow, they're competing with Top Gun Maverick. Wow.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
They're just gonna lose so much money. Oh my god. Dumb. Okay, they said, while Sony hasn't explained its reasons for significantly expanding Morbius more than 2 months after its release. Oh my god, they have a good theory. Why? The memes. Oh, that's so funny. That's crazy. At least...
It's going to be more malicious.
It will be. I can't wait. So, are you like, how many tickets are you buying? Like all of them or like?
I'm buying one until they stop showing it.
Okay, wait. Let me look at the times. I want to see when we're gonna watch all of the movies, all of the Morbius films.
All the Morbius showings, please.
Yeah, like honestly, like let's just get all of them, bang them out, dude. Can't just leave one. I want to see. I'm looking on Flickster to see if it's on. No, it's not. Yes.
It's online.
All right, dude. So we got 7:45 and 10:30, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., 11:45 a.m. and 10:15 p.m. these are all for today.
Oh, perfect. Just buy anyone that left.
We're buying all of them. We can't miss a spot. I can't believe that they actually...
Dude, let's buy 40 tickets and then just to give them out to people because they need to see this movie.
Dude, why isn't that your next video?
Facts.
Buying Morbius tickets to give out to people. I
bought 1 million Morbius tickets.
That's what Mr. Beast should do.
Yeah.
And then he would get like a shit ton. Yeah, the tomato meter is like the critic rating is 17 and then the audience score is 71.
Dude, it's so flop-sided. I wonder if that's on purpose. That's 71.
Best movie ever, even better than Battletoads. What the fuck is Battletoads?
It's a game.
Literally the best film I've ever seen. If Stanley Kubrick could come back and make one last film, it would be like this but worse. Oh my god. This movie was amazing. Watched it myself with other Morb heads and whoa, life-changing.
More beds.
More bed. Yeah, everybody's using that. I was morbed to tears. Or that's a different... Morbed to tears by this. So good that I had to turn it off halfway. Oh, that's the one you said? Yeah. That's funny.
I saw people put reviews for the Power Rangers movie and Emoji movie. Just copy and pasted those reviews into a Morbius review.
And then nobody ever changes it. Like, nobody checks it, so they just leave it.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
Morbin
god.
time. A legendary movie. Actual rating, 1 star.
It needs 5 out of 5. All I'm saying, guys. Better like
Morbius is the movie of all time. The critics are clearly biased and do not know what real cinema is. Even Martin Scorsese is taking the fan side with such quotes as Morbius and "Cinema is back, baby," both attributed to Martin Scorsese. See, this movie is something special. It has actors playing roles with a plot and cinematography, and if you look really hard, you can see some direction in there. This movie also sold tickets and made money. This is the movie of all time. I'm tired of people saying it's not. Calling all Morbeds. If you are reading this, we are a dying breed. Please DM Jared Leto. Tell him it's Morbin time. This will let him know.
How many DMs does he have?
We are all ready for him to create Morbius 2. Oh, I'm DMing him right now.
Yo, yeah, literally. If you have an Instagram, let's get Jared Leto's handle in the description, please. We got to make sure everybody in the comment section knows where to leave a like.
Oh,
not on our video, on Jared Leto's.
Yeah, please go to Jared Leto's Instagram or any social media.
DM him, asking him when the third movie will come out, because obviously we know the sequel is going to come out soon. So, guys, don't worry about that. We're just worried about the third and the fourth and the fifth movie at this point. Who am I kidding?
I DM'd him. It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
All you guys do that too.
It would mean a lot to us, guys.
Yeah.
That's our cause right now.
We're trying to help this guy's movement.
Honestly, Jared Leto, he had a good Mr. Nobody film, but
yeah,
rooting for the guy now. All right, shall we end the podcast now?
Yeah, let's end it on that note.
All right, so we had that note. Do you want another note or like piano note?
Let's get a letter.
Guitar note. Piano note.
Yeah.
Or the regular note, letter note.
Either way.
All these notes. All right. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Carbo Load with Hawk.
And Kato.
Thank you all for watching.
Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.